Hello everyone, it's Blaze. Welcome to another Minecraft video, and today is going to be kind of a showcase of a new farm I made. As you can see, we are in the Nether, and oh, what can we be making today? A gold farm. Yes, a gold farm. Now this is probably the simplest gold farm you'll ever see, and the cheapest. Now the only thing that actually costs something is all those hoppers down there, and also all these gold rails. Now let's get out of this crazy, I don't want to broadcast this crazy view here. Why do I keep hitting that? And let's go over here. So here is the farm. It is one layer. The thing I love about this is it's easily expandable. You can make really as many layers as you want. Right now, as you guys can see, if I go into the debug screen, I am on the top level right here, so I can't build above this, and that is just to maximize spawn rates and make things a lot simpler. Now let's get over here and show you guys how to build it. Now basically the spawning pads are 14 blocks wide, and I just did it 64 blocks long just to make it nice and even. Now it could be really whatever you want, but I think this is a really nice sweet spot because the pigmen all the way down here, once you reach the end of the rail, they will not despawn, yet they will still be aggroed. So that makes it just about perfect for the timing for this farm. Also, you won't be, having lots of struggles with all the hoppers you're gonna have to put down there, and plus it just takes longer to build it and it's not as nice. So I think 64 is just a perfect stretch for this farm, and the reason it's 14 spawning pads in length, or should I say width, is because how pigmen work is in a 16 block radius of the player, they will be aggravated at you if you hit one of their buddies. So I'll show you guys really quick. Let's get into survival right here, and I will show you guys how this works. So basically you just have a chest of snowballs. You don't need much for this design, and I'll kind of say more on that in the future. Now what you're supposed to do is hit this pigman here. All you gotta do is just really, as soon as you're done building the farm, take one of the pigmen, bring him on the rail, name him, and keep him there. And then to initiate the farm, all you gotta do is just, let me get this cart real quick. Oh, I think I just lost it. Also, another thing I should mention is you should probably have some kind of access door so you can get into the farm easily, because you kind of can lose your way a little bit. So all you gotta do is just have a unpowered minecart rail here. Hit this lever to initiate the AFK mode, and they'll be all aggroed at you. And what's nice is that the new pigmen that spawn in, say, at the other end of the farm while you're at one end, will also be aggro at you. And you can see they're just all piling in here. You need to leave a 2-block space on either side, and put just trapdoors on the one end, so they think that they have a path to you, but they don't, so they just walk off. As you can see, this new group right here spawned in, and they are aggroed at me, and you only have to do the snowball once, so you could actually be away for hours, and these pigmen will never forgive you. They are very unforgiving in this farm. So that's really it for the explanation of it, really. You want to put some guardrails alongside, as you can see, so the baby zombies don't walk off, and then just for some extra protection down there. And then I like to put all golden rails here just so you have a good enough speed, so that for some reason they don't change their mind and forget about you. Because when I first made this farm, I didn't have all golden rails, and I wasn't going fast enough to get them to stay aggravated at me, because what happens is there's like a little timer in the game. I believe it's about 20 seconds minimum that they have to be angry at you, and if you get a certain amount of distance away, they might change their mind. It's kind of like a little random, but that's really how it works. So I just like putting the gold rails just to keep everything safe. And you might want to make it a little easier on yourself by having like a little pad out there, maybe a glowstone or half slabs or whatever. But I do find in this design it is kind of hard to get out. So let me just get out here real quick. And I'm going to actually go do a time lapse for 15 minutes. I'll speed it up. Yeah, you got to kind of be careful here. Really just turn off the lever, and then it'll eventually find its way back. and they are still coming. So I'm actually gonna go empty the chests down here, so that I can start a time lapse for you guys, and you can see how much gold it makes. So yep, see you guys in a minute. Alright, so that time lapse was just over 15 minutes, and there are going to be some pigmen probably still spawning here and hopefully dropping. That will not reflect on the results too much, but I'm going to go down and check to see. And wow, there's a lot of XP down here. As you can see, this isn't an XP farm, but you could obviously still come here and collect all the XP if you like. I'm going to I think I was at about 30 some levels. Whoa, yeah, it's a lot of XP. You could probably get to level 30 with this farm in about 10 minutes. That's just an estimation. This is easily over level 30, and it's been about 50 minutes, or 15, not 50. So that might even be a bad estimation. But let's just count all of the items real quick. Okay, there's nothing up in there. And I will put the number on the screen, but you could see we've got 3 stacks, actually 4.5 stacks of nuggets here. Let's check over here. We got 1, 2, and 18, so that's almost 7 stacks right there. Plus we got some more in here. Sometimes they just get stuck in the up in the top chest. So, and we also got some gold ingots also here. So yeah, that's about 9.5 stacks of gold nuggets and then 22 gold ingots. I don't really know how much gold ingots that'll go out to. I think that's actually a stack and a half of gold ingots about. So that's pretty amazing. A stack and a half of gold ingots in 15 minutes. So that's about, not very good at math here, about 6 stacks of gold ingots per hour, plus you got all this rotten flesh if you like to trade, and then all these other golden swords. So yeah, that's quite a lot of gold right there. So this is a pretty nice farm. As you guys can see, it's very, very easy to make. I'd say the most expensive part about it is the hoppers down here. There is a way that you could have cakes and flower pots with flowers in them, or mushrooms I think it is. I don't really know if it matters what you have in the flower pots, but that can reduce your you know, the amount of hoppers you'll need. But I mean, that also has to use cake and ice and the flower pots, which isn't too cheap, so might as well just go with the hoppers. So that's really the only expensive thing about this farm, besides all the gold rails that you'll need here. But it's really easy to make. If you have everything with you, you could really just come up in the nether and just make it really in probably about half an hour. And it's really simple because you don't need that many snowballs. Just every time you want to come in AFK, you just grab a snowball, hit this guy, bread, and then he'll aggro. And then what's nice about this is that the zombie pigmen, when they spawn, they'll still be mad at you. So you don't have to keep throwing any snowballs. You just really AFK for as long as you want. You don't need any kind of redstone clocks. Now my friend MrSoizes is going to be making a redstone version of this farm. This is the redstoneless version. Very simple, but if you have the passion for redstone like I do, then you'll definitely want to make that farm. So as soon as he comes out with a video, I'll post it in the description, because you'll definitely want to see that. But yeah, this is really it, guys. lots and lots of gold. I'm gonna say about 6 stacks of gold ingots per hour. I'll probably do an official like 1 hour AFK time lapse, and then not time lapse, but I'll just AFK for an hour, actually calculate how much gold it makes, and then I'll put that in the title, as you guys will probably see here. So that's really it, guys. Super simple farm. Not really much to say, but it's just easy, cheap, and it gets lots and lots of gold. So that's really it, guys. Simple, cheap gold farm here, and this is Blaze. See you guys later. Peace.